Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing a good looking cigar. This is from a brand new company. What a nice looking cigar, and just wait till you see it. This is the new Viva la Vida Torpedo. Now, this cigar is 6.5 by 54, and there is your density. Now, a little bit about this cigar from the Cigar Aficionado website. Viva la Vida is a new Nicaraguan cigar brand, and it was launched in March, created by Artesano del Tabaco and cigar maker AJ Fernandez, which right away got my attention. The cigars are rolled in Nicaragua from an all Nicaraguan blend. Artesano del Tabaco is a company formed by Billy and Gus Faki, two of the three brothers who own and run the two Cigar Inn stores on the east side of Manhattan. Bas Faki, the other brother, is not involved in Artesano del Tabaco. The brand has been in the works for the past 3 years as the brothers began working with Fernandez, and after selling their stores, they put their plan into action for their cigars. Viva la Vida comes in 5 sizes ranging from 1050 to 1450. All are relatively fat, and the thinnest is a 52 ring gauge Figurado called Diadema Fina, which is 6.5 inches long, 52 ring. The cigars are entirely Nicaraguan, made of a variety of Nicaraguan leaves, including a wrapper grown by Fernandez himself. So, more information on the blog, feel free to read it. This is a nice looking oily wrapper. This is a really sharp looking cigar. Now look at this band. You've got what looks like a Joker or a Jester on there. And I'd be curious to know where the name Viva la Vida came from. I'm sure it means something. I don't know. But you can find these cigars at certain shops. I'm sure mostly online for most of us. But you won't find the prices. I just told you the prices, but the shops, you'll have to call in to get the prices. Most of them don't advertise them. Be that as it may, let's see what the cigar is like. Oh, one thing I noticed this week. Now, one thing you might want to know, I'm actually recording this video on Tuesday because I'm going to be busy this coming Saturday when I normally do my review. And this cigar was too important to put off. I noticed a lot of talk online this week for some reason about cigar reviewers, and I had no idea there were so many people doing reviews. I knew there were several, but I didn't know there were that many. And my question is, why do you need that many when you have me? So hopefully you have subscribed to my YouTube channel and to my blog, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm everywhere. So let's get right to it. The brand new Viva la Vida Torpedo. This is a nice looking pointed cap. Look at that. Cigar is really nice looking. Aside from the band, which is way cool with the little Jester on there. All right, we should have no trouble with this. I'm hoping I can take off just a little bit. But as always, I have access to my perfect draw if needed. So first of all, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's try it. Huh, what do you know? Very good. There's what I took off. There's the cigar. They match perfectly. Of course they do. I just cut it. All right. Seriously, why would you need anybody else to review your cigars? I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm going to describe the flavors and you decide if you like it or not that way. How about that? That's the deal. I am less than 1 minute in. That's how fast you get the flavors immediately. Most cigars have a minute or two or longer build up before you can nail down some flavors of any substantiality, but this cigar is not one of them. A very tangy orange citrus, lots of cinnamon, lots of leather, a thread of cream, nutmeg, black coffee, and of course, nice sweet brown sugar to add to more sweetness. The leather is a nice clean leather. It's very crisp. It's very clean. Black pepper at about, we're close to an 8. I would say 7.5 to 8. So that's how you start. There is a lot of sweetness in this cigar. There is a lot of dark notes of leather and coffee, but plenty of sweetness to counteract all the leather and coffee notes. Good start. Well, I'm 10 minutes in, and look at the burn. It's almost perfect. Very nice burn. Now, the flavors are just one massive soup of great flavors. Everything is just mixed so well. You actually can pick all the flavors out, but it's just like one big mixture in your mouth. It's almost like one unique flavor. This flavor is so nice and smooth and sweet. It's the individual flavors are still that citrus, cinnamon, brown sugar, some cream, sweetness, leather, nutmeg, and black coffee. But the leather and the coffee are not, you're not going to think, that's a lot of leather in that cigar. It's just in the perfect amount. It just flows so evenly. Everything just mixes so well. It's very good. It has the flavor. These flavors come across as a very full-bodied cigar. Actually, out of the gate, I would call it full-bodied. So be aware of that. But and we've got 6.5 nice, wonderful inches of cigar here to go through. But it's very full-bodied, and those flavors just mix so well. So I thought I would just come back and tell you that we're not at a scoring point yet, but 10 minutes initially, right out of the gate, you get great flavors, and then they sort of settle down into a nice, even mixture. Everything is just flows so well. Well, here we are at the first third. It's about 4 inches remaining. And I don't want to bore anybody with a lot of needless talk up to this point. I may have, and I didn't mean to. So let's just keep this concise. The exact same great flavors that I just described have continued through this first third. The cigar is full-bodied. The finish is one of nutmeg, coffee, citrus, leather, and brown sugar with decent lingering black pepper. The front end flavors are fantastic to me. This cigar has just about everything. I got to be honest, it reminds me of the type of cigar that AJ also makes, the Ramon Alones. The same powerful feeling of leather and great sweet flavors. Doesn't taste the same, but it's in that direction, if you will. For the first third, I'm rating this cigar a 96. I love it. I absolutely love it. So it has nowhere to go. Well, it could go up, but practically speaking, it has nowhere to go but down. If it maintains this, we're going to have a fight on our hands for the top spot. End of the second third. It's still fantastic. You're getting more coffee notes in this second third. The leather is, I wouldn't call it subtle, but it's not in your face. You're going to taste it. The other sweeter notes are just about the same. The cigar has a dark feeling to it, but there is plenty of sweetness. It's full bodied, but it's not knocking me down, but it is full bodied. Finish is a lot of nutmeg, leather, a little brown sugar, just a touch. I don't really have the citrus on there anymore, so it's sort of a dark finish. Lingering black pepper may be up a little. The black pepper is very good on the front end. The tangy citrus and cinnamon really combine nicely. I don't have so much of the cream anymore, but there's plenty of brown sugar, nutmeg, the sweet notes we talked about, the dark notes we talked about. It's just a nice mix. It really is a very nice mix. The cigar really hasn't gone anywhere. It's gone lateral. It hasn't changed enough to warrant any change in the score. So the second third, I'm giving it 96. For somebody's first cigar, you know, out of the gate to have something like this is amazing. Of course, they had a pretty nice helper in AJ. Great cigar. Let's see what the final third brings. Well, we're down to the end. Where are we? Whew. So let's wrap it up. Cream notes came back somewhat. I can tell that they are there. This is very close to what you call a consistent cigar. There's not much changes, just little subtleties here and there. The coffee remained elevated. The leather was subdued somewhat because it's there, but you don't really, it's not in your face. Nice sweet citrus and a lot of cinnamon, brown sugar, nutmeg, cream, leather, black coffee. Power, power. You can feel the Ligero at this point. Finish is unchanged from the last segment. To say this is a good cigar is an understatement. It is a fantastic cigar, reminiscent of the Ramon Alones. They are different, but they are similar. It's in that same genre or direction or whatever. For the final third, there's no earthly way I could change the score. 96. There you have it. That's the overall score of 96. Sound familiar? We've got a tie at the top, which I will break at the end of the year. But both cigars are fantastic. So there you have it. The brand new Viva la Vida Torpedo. A fantastic 96.